Now, Warframe's Arbitration mission game mode is a thing of beauty, right? Right? Great. They're amazing. Shut up, potato. They were added into the game as a so-called endgame of veteran game mode, but they never really honestly lived up to the hype. Rewards were always an issue, as with a lot of, of the newer content that got added into the game over the last year or two. Welcome on in, you beautiful feckers. How you all doing? Now, honestly, a show of hands, how many of you play or dip your toe in the arbitration missions? Or how do you feel about them? Because they are about to get some changes. A dev workshop post showed up last night on the Warframe forums detailing what we can expect to see in terms of new rewards, rotation changes, and so on. And of course, you can feel free to let me know what you think of all of those changes in the comment section of this video. So let's jump right in. Yeah, feet first. First of all, Digital Extremes has come out and stated that they missed the mark with the majority of the arbitration missions in terms of rewards for time spent in mission, with the exception of the excavation mission mode, which is the most popular one, or the one you get the best rewards for time spent. So they want to bring the other arbitration mission types up in line with those excavation missions, and the way that they want to do this is to return all of those other RB missions back to the normal rotation length. So 5-minute survival rotations or 5-wave defenses and so on. No more 10-minute mission rotations, which is really fucking nice and a really welcome change. With the exception, of course, of the excavation mission type, which will more or less be staying as it is right now with the longer rotations. So instead of rotations of these missions being A, B, C, 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 senior, non-stop, they will return to the normal A, A, B, B, C, C, and so on, so that we get more rewards for the time spent in those arbitration missions. However, to compensate for this, the endo rewards that you get in arbitrations will be reduced to 75% of what they are right now, because you will be getting double the rewards than what they are right now. All other drop chances are of course unchanged, and the arbitration drones will now have a chance to drop Vitus Essence as well. I'm not sure what the drop percentage will be. So we'll see just how much the endo change is once it makes its way into the game, but if we're getting twice as many rewards as we are right now, it might not be too bad. They say that we should probably get more endo this way around. Now, you will be earning Vitus Essence faster as well because of the shorter rotations, and to compensate for this, they have said they're going to increase the price of items off the Vitus Essence vendor by about 50%. So they're basically just kind of shifting the goalposts a bit. You're going to earn more Vitus Essence, but it's going to cost you more for some of these rewards at the same time. So when these changes go live, they will be increasing your stockpile of Vitus Essence as well to compensate for the cost increase. So if you currently have 2 Vitus Essence, then they said that it will increase to 3 and so on. So now might be a good time to start stocking up on that Vitus Essence. So you're going to get more Vitus Essence as rewards, but the cost is going to be increased. It doesn't really seem like much of a change really, but we're being told that you should earn the rewards 20% faster than you do right now, and I guess we'll be the judge of that once this update actually goes live. Now, on top of the Vitus Essence changes and the endo changes, there is also a handful of new items making their way into the rewards rotation, so it's going to be diluted that little bit more. There's 5 new aura mods, not just normal mods, and 5 new Warframe arcanes, as well as some Vitus Essence, and you'll be able to buy amounts of Kuva for that Vitus Essence you're going to get off the vendor. So the 5 new aura mods are Verticality, which is a plus aim glide with negative damage taken while airborne aura mod, which is just like the Aviator mod. Pretty useless except for quirky specific builds for certain warframes. The next aura mod is called Wicked Strikes, which gives a faster charge up attack speed to melee weapons and a plus to your combo counter. Again, kind of feels useless since no one really builds for charge attacks, and it is an aura mod. Maybe whenever we finally get all of the damage 3.0 changes, this could be good, but again, we're going to have to wait and see. Loyal Herd is the next aura mod, which is a plus companion health and armor. Not too bad, I guess. Kinda, if you enjoy running with companions, especially if you like running with maybe an Inaros who's going to give like shitloads of health to your companions, then this could give you that little bit more. Except you forgot, your companion is stuck under the fucking stairs and he's not going to help you one little bit because you can't get the bugger out. The next aura mod is called Blood Letter. This is negative health to you when you kill something, but it gives bonus health to your squad mates. So by you killing something, you're going to take a chunk of health, or you're going to lose a chunk of health, but your teammates are going to gain a heal because of it. I'm wondering what a 4-stack of this would be like in a squad. Could be quite interesting to try out, especially if you have an Oberon in your squad with Hunter Adrenaline, if he has his heal turned on, and the negative damage that he takes also returns energy back to him, because it could be a constant source of health while renewing energy from him non-stop as well. So it could be a mod that could kind of be broken. The community could turn this into a bit of an invincibility setup with the right Warframe, or if you do 4-stack it in a squad. Again, we're going to wait and see when we get our hands on it just how good this could be. Bladed Restraint is the next aura mod, and it is negative combo to yourself but bonus combo to your squad mates. Again, this is for quirky builds and kind of feels useless unless maybe you use the Redeemer Prime and you could buff your squad mates combo counter, while you don't necessarily need it with the Redeemer because the Redeemer kills fucking everything anyway. Again, these are all aura mods. They're not normal mods or drift mods. You can't just pop them in anywhere. But what would you replace for these out of your existing aura mods like Corrosive Projection? Would you do it? Probably not. Not if your squad, I guess, is more dependent on removing armor from enemies, which is seen as much more valuable than some of these new aura mods. The 5 new Warframe Arcanes being added into the drop table as well are: on rifle kill, you will gain a damage increase to your melee damage for a set amount of time, which sounds okay. Would work really well with the quick switching that we have right now for sword and blade. But just like the aura mods, it's going to come down to a very simple question. Would you drop your current arcane, Energize, Grace, Guardian, Rage, Barrier, and so on, for one that I guess is going to increase your melee damage of the kills that you get with your primary? The next new arcane is the opposite of the first. So on this one, on melee kill, you gain rifle damage. Again, you've got the choice to make, and we don't know the specific stats of any of these yet. The next arcane is on pistol headshot, you gain ammo efficiency. Good for only a small handful of weapons in the game right now. Probably not going to see much light, that arcane. The next new arcane is killing 6 enemies will heal your companion. This is literally an arcane version of Pack Leader, which already heals your pets with melee damage to enemies. So for me, this is fucking absolutely useless, especially when you take into consideration not many of us actually depend that heavily on our companions. The final new arcane will give you an armor boost when you summon a heavy weapon, which of course is your arc gun. Again, we don't know for how long or how much armor you will gain. We don't know the stats, but for things like maybe an Orb Mother fight, this could be useful. But would it be better than bringing an Arcane Grace or an Arcane Energy instead? Again, your choice. Gonna have to wait and see. We do of course have Empyrean coming at some time later this year, so with the arc guns this could be useful. In reality, I would imagine that a lot of these new aura mods and the arcanes will not see much gameplay within the community, and the majority of them, if we're being 100% honest, kind of suck. Aim gliding, negative airborne damage, negative melee combo, charge attack speed, just aren't aura stats that any of us really look for. For quirky builds, like I said, or builds that you use once in a blue moon, then yes, maybe while solo, but some of these are very squad specific. Granted, with the new arcanes, we don't know the specific stats of them yet, but the boost to damage from melee to primary would need to probably be a 60-second duration or more for it to be taken as a serious option over, I guess, a healing arcane or an armor boost or an increase to your energy resupply. And a faster Vitus essence, if it works that way, will be really nice. Endo might end up being more in the long run as well because of the shorter rotations that we're going to be getting now. But the new 10 rewards, which are going to dilute the existing reward table, just don't give me any kind of excitement whatsoever. Maybe the one that gives the negative healing and bonus to your squad could be a fun squad setup, but outside of that, I'm not really looking at any of them and thinking, oh, I want to get my hands on that. There has to be something else surely that we can get as rewards other than just mods, arcane or resources. Why not some kind of arbitration specific weapons or armor, or why not set piece weapons or even a piece of armor that gives a boost to stats or to squad stats or something like that, or other reward ideas that the community has already come up with over the last year or so. It's honestly, the rewards are probably the biggest issue that Warframe has right now, or probably have had for the last year or two. Getting the right rewards to match the right mission type and rewards that I guess the community actually wants to aim towards getting their hands on. But let me know what you think of the arbitration changes that are making their way into the game sometime soon in the comment section below this video. Do me a huge favour and hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, or don't if you didn't. Subscribe for more Warframe, and as always, thanks very much for watching.